I've been rethinking the Slapchop method, but with an airbrush, and these new Vangaurd miniatures from Desolation Terra are the perfect to test with. I wanted a brighter base coat with subtle edges, so I started with a gray primer. Then, using matte white on my dry palette, I loaded up my dry brush, wiped off as much paint as possible, and lightly dusted the edges. It took a few passes, but eventually I built up to a highlight I was happy with. Next, I applied High Lord Blue speed paint through my airbrush as the main base coat. Be careful here, not too much and not too fast, otherwise you'll drown out your highlights. To deepen the details, I used a brown wash in the grooves and panels. The key is to keep it subtle, more like a filter across the miniature, rather than letting it pool. For accents, I used Basilisk Red on parts of the armor, aiming for a futuristic police vibe. Once that dried, I layered in pure red to bring up the highlights. While the red cured, I added Grey Castle on select areas for contrast, then glazed over with another brown wash. From there, I cleaned up the edges with Gothic Blue, which matched nicely with the High Lord base. To push the reds further, I highlighted with Raging Rose. After some second thoughts, I decided the armor needed extra pop, so I added highlights with Alpha Blue. Finally, I painted the rifle with Plate Metal Metallic and cleaned up the base in black. If you're interested in hearing more about Desolation Terra, definitely check out their Kickstarter.